If you're relocating to Rochester, there's a type of home that looks perfect at first glance. The numbers work, the layout makes sense, the photos look clean, the inspection doesn't raise any red flags. On paper, it checks every box, and yet, this is the kind of home that we hear regret about most often. I'm Kelly Domaille with Mayo Real Estate, and we work with relocation buyers every week, and the phrase we hear later sounds like this: nothing's wrong with the house, it just doesn't feel right. Well, that's not bad luck, that's a pattern. But before we break down why this happens, if you're relocating to Rochester and you want help seeing past surface level details, take a second to subscribe to our YouTube channel. These videos are designed to help you spot issues that don't show up in the listings, but that matter once you're living there. So now let's talk about what good on paper actually means. Most buyers evaluate homes by features: bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, finish level, and these things obviously matter, but they don't tell you how a home functions in real life. And in Rochester, function matters more than people expect. Here's the first reason these homes can create regret. The numbers look good, but the routines don't. We see buyers choose homes that technically fit their needs, but they don't support how their day actually works. Commute timing feels different, school or activity routes are awkward, winter parking or snow removal becomes a real daily frustration, and none of that shows up on the listing. The second issue is location nuance. Two homes can be priced similarly and look nearly identical on paper, yet they live very differently depending on the street, maybe the neighborhood pocket, or even how traffic flows during peak hours. And relocation buyers often don't know which micro locations feel easy and which feel draining until after they move in. That's when second guessing starts. Now, the third problem is emotional momentum. Once buyers find a home that works, they assume acceptable equals right. And because nothing is obviously wrong, they move forward. But neutral decisions rarely lead to satisfaction. So at this point, if you're trying to avoid this exact situation, you can scan the QR code on our screen and download our free Rochester Relocation Starter Kit. It helps you evaluate homes beyond the checklist, so fit, function, and lifestyle are really part of your decision. Now here's something most people don't expect. Some of the most regretted homes were easy to buy. No competition, no pressure, plenty of time to decide. That comfort often masks misalignment. So in Rochester, the homes that truly fit tend to move with purpose, not chaos, but intention. Now, buyers who hesitate often, they aren't being cautious, they're missing context. The buyers who succeed, they don't rush, they also don't settle. They test the decision against real life. What are the winter mornings like? School schedules, work rhythms, weekend routines. They ask, how will this feel 6 months from now? And here's the takeaway. A home that looks good on paper isn't enough. Buyer's remorse comes from choosing something that technically works but doesn't support how you live. The right home will feel easier over time, but the wrong one is going to create friction that you just can't renovate away. So if you're relocating to Rochester and you want help making sure that the home fits your life, not just your list, we're here for that. I'm Kelly Domaille with Mayo Real Estate. We live here, we work here, and we help people just like you relocate with clarity so that good on paper turns into right in real life. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.